Hey guys, welcome back here to The Fishing Teacher, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel for today's video. You guys, today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite summertime fishing rigs for fishing a little bit deeper water, and that is fishing a 4-inch Megabass Spark Shad with this body balance head, this Megabass body balance. This is a unique swim bed head that's designed specifically for the Spark Shad, and I'm going to give you guys some tips and advice on the technique and how I like to fish it in the summertime of the year. It's really good in August and September, so we're going to dig into that in today's episode, and I think it's going to help you guys catch some good ones. And also, guys, real quick, I don't know if you heard of it, we just came out with it, but we've got my brand new Blaukat Throwback football head jig. Here it is, guys. This is the football head jig design. You guys may have seen my Blaukat Throwback jigs and my Power Finesse jigs. We've been working for like the last year on the football head jig model, and we finally got it in. Living rubber hand-tied skirts like on all my jigs. I'll put them in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of the video if you guys would like to get you some, what I think is the best football head jig on the market. Got 7 different colors and 2 different sizes, so hope you guys can catch some good fish on them, so appreciate that. Okay guys, let's talk about one of my favorite summertime techniques, this body balance Spark Shad setup. I've been fishing it for probably about, I don't know, close to 10 years now. And it involves, this is the Megabass body balance head, which is it's designed to set flat on the bottom like that. It's got a flat keel on it. Look at the keeper on the thing. You're never gonna lose a fish. I'll put both of these also in my Tackle Warehouse link, guys, in this video description. I'll put the body balance head and the Spark Shad so you can get set up there. It's got a nice 3/0 stiff hook in it, heavy duty. And basically what I do, guys, is just come through just like a regular swim bait. You know, just be really careful to go right through the middle of the bait to get it perfectly straight. And then you're gonna come through just like that. And it's gonna set just on the bait like that. Now you can actually rig this with not only the 4-inch, but also the 5-inch size there. But guys, this right here, it's designed, and how I like to fish it, it's not designed to be reeled through the water column like a traditional swim bait. You fish it on the bottom. The body balance head, in my opinion, is designed to be fished off the bottom or just slightly off the bottom. So how I like to work it is, it's all about fishing hard structure. So my favorite place to fish it obviously is on any type of, you know, secondary or main lake points, flatter banks, that type of stuff, drop offs, creek channel edges, you know, ends of points that slope off, or river channel edges, something like that. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to keep this bait not necessarily on the bottom all the time, but within a couple of inches of it. So, you know, you're crawling along the bottom, then you're gonna lift it off and it's gonna come back down to the bottom and set like that. And the flat keel on the bottom allows it to just really scoot along the bottom and just wiggle along the bottom without getting hung up like that. So how I fish it is like this. I'll throw it out there. Now my favorite in the summertime is I like to target sort of that 10 to 25 foot zone, because usually we got a thermocline this time of year. So I usually get my boat out on those points in about 25 or 30 foot of water, as long as you got about 2 foot of visibility. You need about 2 foot of visibility for this really to be really good. I like 2 to 4 foot of clarity, sort of ideal. And I fan cast all over. I'll just make a cast out there. I'll let the body balance hit the bottom, and then I'll have my rod tip parallel to the water, and I just slowly start reeling, just about like that. I'm not reeling very fast, and I want to feel that swim bait just sort of bouncing along the bottom like that, almost like a football head jig or, you know, wobble head or something like that. But I want to reel it fast enough where I occasionally lose contact with the bottom where the swim bait is coming off. So say for example, I'm hitting the bottom right here, I'll speed it up a little bit to where it comes off the bottom, maybe 3 or 4 inches. And when I lose contact with the bottom, I stop reeling and then start reeling again. So it's bounce along the bottom, you know, pick it up, it comes off the bottom, I lose contact, let it fall back down to the bottom. So it's sort of like a little minnow that's sort of sculpin that's just sort of scooting along the bottom. And this is a deadly presentation for hot water bass, guys. If you're on any situation that you're fishing, like you're catching them on a Texas rig worm, or you're casting a football head jig, or you're casting a wobble head jig, or, you know, even a deep diving crankbait, try the Spark Shad body balance setup. It'll definitely is a great mop-up bait. So One of my favorite things to do in the summertime is I may start out with a football head jig. Bigger profile, probably gonna catch the bigger aggressive bass. Once they get conditioned to the bigger profile of the football head jig, I can pick up the more downsized, subdued body balance and continue to catch fish and mop up on those ones that are, a little bit more finicky. So anyway, guys, I'll put all this stuff in the link in the description. It's just a really good bait to add to your arsenal for summertime fishing, and hope it helps out. We'll talk later.